Hello, and welcome. I am Web Weaver, and I'm so glad you have found my channel here today. This is where I do a one-card tarot reading just to give us some guidance for our day ahead. As always, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, which is different than traditional tarot, so I do have notes that I pull from to help guide my reading. I'm going to try to do this real quick while the kids are playing outside. We had a random 55-degree day today. So when my oldest got home, I went and subbed, and then when we got home, he wanted to go outside. So their daddy has him outside. And I'm going to try to get this done before anybody comes inside for anything. Okay. I've already gotten into my comfies. It's the end of the week. It's holiday season. I'm tired. All right. This reading is for Friday, December 19th, 2025. Down while I shuffle. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? All right. I am going to adjust the camera and split the deck. I do not read reversals. All right, we just had this one the other day. So this is the Four of Water. I will hold it here for you because I know what this is about. You can see the man here. His face is kind of disfigured, scarred, but he's looking in a mirror, and he sees himself as complete and whole and beautiful. So what this card is telling us for tomorrow is that we need to learn to love ourselves and see ourselves as complete, flaws and all. We live in a world where we have social media and we show the world what we want the world to see, not necessarily the whole truth. And we hide the things that maybe we're not proud of. Things that we don't necessarily like about ourselves. But what this card is telling us is that both the light side and the shadow side, they make us complete. That completes us. Without those pieces, we would not be who we are. So we need to learn to love ourselves despite any flaws, any issues, disfigurements, whether physical or otherwise. We need to love ourselves and see ourselves as whole and complete. That doesn't mean that we use that as an excuse. Oh, well, I'm just impatient, so sometimes I can be a a-hole. No, that's not. We all have shadows that we have to deal with, that we have to work on. And then working through those shadows makes us even more complete. But we need to love ourselves first. Love ourselves enough to want to work on those shadows. Be content with ourselves. So tomorrow we're being asked to take a look at ourselves. Recognize any flaws, anything that we don't necessarily like. And recognize that they are all a part of us. And this process of growth and learning and evolving that we're going through. All right, if you would like to meditate on the imagery of this card, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow with our next reading. I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. Tomorrow is D-Day for those Epstein files, so let's see how that goes. Take some deep breaths and we will survive. All right, have a lovely evening. Blessed be.